I guess we're vlogmasing. Before we do that, maybe you're wondering, hey, where have you been? And the truth is, I was thinking about quitting. After 17 long fought years, I felt like my time was up. You know, I slowly stopped posting on YouTube and then Instagram, and then I never really started on TikTok. That kind of always overwhelmed me. The only thing I kept up with was Twitch. But even in this last year, that was kind of hard. And the truth is, I got to a point where I had to ask myself, is what I'm doing making me happy? Just like in life. I grew up in a pretty abusive household, so anything I loved, I learned that it hurt. And that is something I've been unpacking in therapy the last couple of years. That is something I've yet to unlearn, or I'm trying to unlearn, in all areas of my life. And I'm not trying to be a downer about this, but I am trying to be honest, because for the last 17 years, you have seen my life. You have seen my relationships. You have seen all of my 20s, which is criminal, because it's come with plenty of bad haircuts. And this whole time, I felt pretty lost. I don't want the things that I love to hurt. I don't want relationships to be hard. I don't want my career to be tough. I don't want my passions to be painful. I want them to be light. That is all so much easier said than done. I've been working on it. I tried vlogging for the entire month of November, thinking maybe I could get to Vlogmas. It was so hard. It was so hard. I was so awkward. I realized in my absence of not really being on the internet, even though I've done hosting gigs and have like unannounced shows and stuff that I've been working on, being off the internet, I guess, for so long and not sharing my thoughts in an edited form left me feeling like I lost my voice. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm walking around a lot because this just helps me think, okay? I started watching TikTok and other forms of content online just to see what are the kids up to? What's happening nowadays? Not gonna lie, I was a little confused. I started online because I didn't have any friends. I was a recovering alcoholic going through a really dark period of my life. I needed something else. I needed something different outside of my hometown, and I found all these beautiful people who loved anime and all these like crazy weird things that I did. And I found my place in this world that felt so small. All of a sudden it was so big. And creating videos was like, it saved my life. It gave me hope. Even more than that, it gave me a community. It gave me a place that felt like home. Making content now in 2023 is so interesting. That was spooky. I'm not shading or talking down about the way content creation has evolved, but it feels like the way we consume content is very disconnected. And I wonder if the people creating it feel so disconnected from the things that they're creating. Because it's, you gotta follow an algorithm. You quit your job. This is like what pays the bills, and you gotta be on top of the trends, and you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing that, and everything has already happened before. It's just cycles of things happening over and over again. So take it from someone who's done it for 17 years. Like I'm seeing the trends, but I'm also seeing just like where do I fit in now, and what do I want to do? I think where I fit best, maybe just being myself. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, no, why would you be anything else, Megan? I'm still here, and I still want to create content. I want it to be light. I want it to be full of love. I want it to be joyous. I don't want it to feel so hard. Like for the longest time, whenever I had to edit a video, my shoulders would get all tight. I would start to get panic attacks when I would stream. I had this response to creating content that was it felt like PTSD, I'm not gonna lie. Because I would push myself so hard to pump out videos, and I held myself to all these unrealistic standards, and I just didn't take care of myself along the way. And it's really hard. Being a creative is super hard. I would go, days without eating, days without sleeping, because I was trying to get something done. And I don't want to live my life like that for anything or anyone ever again. It's really not worth it. I'm unlearning things. I'm unlearning all of these things that I've taught myself that I thought I was like, oh yeah, this protects you. This gets it done. This is how we have to do things. I'm learning that's not how I want to do things anymore. And I'm having to create new ways of experiencing the things that bring me so much joy, which obviously is content creation. I got a little sweaty. So with that being said, I'm gonna do Vlogmas. It's gonna look a little different than maybe what I've done in the past, but it's gonna be me and this is how I'm showing up for it, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm giving you a pretty awesome tour of my house as I've paced around everywhere. Oh yeah, those are all my advent calendars. Ignore that. As I've paced around everywhere trying to gather my thoughts. Look who's still kicking. Look who's still alive. Even after some grumpy attempts. Eating things he shouldn't. Being a little crazy. Chewy is 11 years old and he is still going so strong. I should also say this. I used to hate Christmas because I spend it alone. I don't really have the most ideal family situation and it would bum me out, but in the most recent years, I found ways to make it my own and kind of change that for myself because things shouldn't have to be so miserable. And if I spend it alone, I can make that joyous. And I don't ever always spend it alone, like Chewy's with me. So we have a good time. And one way I make that light and make it feel good for myself is I do advent calendars and I have a whole bunch I'm about to open up and get into. So let the festivities begin and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Ooh, it's a pack today. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. Let's go ahead and guess the energy. I think it is lightning. Oh, darn. Okay. Bunch of really cute cards. The art is so awesome. I went to the pre-release for this and loved it. We're going to talk a lot about Pokemon TCG in Vlogmas, so don't you worry. Come on, give me a shiny. Give me something. Oh, this is nice. Give me something good. Oh, okay. Well, it's not. It's still good. It's still good. That was fun. I love this Pokemon Advent Calendar. Let's take a quick second for Chewy's. He's not been impressed with these, but he's a hard boy to please. I've been impressed with them, though. I'm like, I eat my cookie, and then I'm like, should I eat this little dog treat, too? It's peanut butter. It's a little puppy paw. You want it? He won't eat it. He's so picky. Then there's a 12-day advent calendar also from Petco with a bunch of little toys. Let's just bust through it. Oh, it's a cookie. Chewy, I'm more excited about your toys than you are. You like it? I think he likes it. He's playing hard to get for the camera. Look it. Yay, we love advent calendars. I don't know why he's like this. You're so grumpy. Did you hear that? I think he said, I do. He said it. See, if another dog was here and it ate this treat, all of a sudden he'd be like, oh, that's my treat. I love that treat. Psst, psst, psst. This is Vlogmas Megan from December 2nd. I'm gonna start opening my advent calendars in Vlogmas so that you can stay up to date with them. That's the only thing. Everything else we filmed the day before. It just makes it easier. Also, can we talk about the sickos that open up their advent calendars like last month, like in October or November? This is criminal. Elf on the Shelf has so many rules. I am going to write into Santa and we're gonna create some rules around advent calendars because they are to be opened up in December on their day. The 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, no sooner. Y'all are on the naughty list and you're getting coal for Christmas for doing that. Who does that?